ISUPK.
The reason why you see these white people doing what they doing to you is because they got a hatred that's more ancient than you can even believe. You understand? We've been in captivity for centuries, a handful of centuries, and they wiped this up out of our mindset. So now you see blacks and Hispanics walking down the street like zombies. Like none of this even matters to them. But you got a lot of brothers out here who see how the police are terrorizing you, man. This is terrorism, man. The way they pulled that brother over there, 17 police cars. The way they just pulled this man over here with 8 police cars, people jumping out the goddamn cars at the back. Why? Because he drank on the bottle a little bit? The scriptures say, give a man strong drink for his infirmities, man. What is his infirmity? He was born into America, into a slavery, a captivity that all he see is blacks and Hispanics dying in the streets, killing each other, selling drugs, being harassed. You understand? Should not be a crime in America to harass somebody, even with the police. 12 over here harassing people, and you know what it does? It make you want to hate yourself more. It ain't gonna make you want to get off the bottle. It's gonna make you go pick the bottle up. It ain't gonna make you want to get off of drugs. It's gonna make you want to pick drugs up. And then you got these young men out here who don't see no outlet except for selling goddamn drugs. And that's because there's a perpetual hatred, meaning there's a continual hatred for blacks and Hispanics by white people. You should racially profile all white people. Racially profile them, because listen, the hatred that they got for you, they'll go into El Paso in the Walmart and shoot it up and kill nothing but Hispanics. They'll go to Ohio and kill nothing but Negroes. They'll go to Dayton, Dayton, what that was at Dayton, Ohio, right? Yeah, they'll go to Ohio and murder black people. A black woman FaceTimed her husband talking about, I got shot in the head from a terrorist, man. You want to know how you identify it? It's in the Bible. Read. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Say what? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. An ongoing hatred the white man had for us. Read. It has shed the blood of the children of Israel. And did what? It has shed the blood of the children of Israel. Man, these brothers, they hard bleeding, man, out here, man. They going insane from being systematically targeted by everything the white man want to do to keep them down, man. That's the problem. Hey, guess what the solution? Go ahead, brother. You want to say something?
Sister said, why you screaming? Hey, big dog, you talk that shit, man.
No sweat. I understand. Listen, here's the deal. Not only, it's not really self-hatred. I would say what it is she's not educated. She's not educated. That's why we come out here to teach. Give me Isaiah 58, man. Give me Isaiah 58 and 1. What we doing is biblical, man. We standing on this pulpit of wood. I'll show you that in Nehemiah chapter 7. You want to get back to your roots, this is how you do it. We ain't got to go act like we from Wakanda. We don't think we Ethiopians. We know we not Africans. You understand? We screaming out here on this mic because black men should be masculine. When he speak, you should hear his goddamn voice. Don't ask Jesus Christ why he was screaming, because the scriptures say that his voice was like thunder and water. What you think? Thunder and water is loud when it hit the rocks. Ain't nobody walk up on Jesus Christ like he was a soft man. Jesus Christ was a nigger, man. According to the Bible. We can show you that too. But let me show you why we screaming out here. Read. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud. Do what? Cry aloud. Cry soft. Cry aloud. Cry silently. Cry aloud. Cry aloud. The Lord said that. Read. Spare not. And you know what? I ain't gonna spare nobody feelings out here. Not the homosexual, not the drug dealer, not the Christian pastor, not the Uncle Tom. Read. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. It didn't say just talk soft like your Christian pastor had taught you, that you should speak like this and you should be all soft and that is to game black women up, man. That's to game Hispanic women up. Because of course a black woman don't want nobody to yell at her until you hit in that box. She's a child, you understand? The black woman is a child, the Hispanic woman is a child, and she need a father. Why you think when you marry a woman she call you what? What she call you? Yeah, daddy. That's why. Because she need a daddy. And a daddy ain't gonna sit down and talk all soft to you and do all that. Here's what the Lord said a father should be like. Read again. Cry aloud, spare not, and show my people their transgression. So you think I'm gonna say this silently? When I show my people their transgressions, now they got a cognitive decision to do. Meaning they got something in their mind they got to reason with. Once I show you that drug dealing is against our culture, what you gonna do? Now you can think of yourself. Now you can be conscious. Now you can say, should I sell the drugs or should I not? When I tell you that eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster is an abomination to the Lord, now you can actually be conscious and weigh your options. But when you blind, when you lost, you gonna follow whatever you gonna follow. And your shepherd is the white man. Give me John chapter 4. 8 and 44. Your daddy is the white man. That's why you follow your daddy. You following the white man like he is Jesus Christ. He ain't Jesus Christ. The white man is an imposter. He's an abomination. He's a fungus. He's a virus. And I know you think that black men are the reason why this ghetto look like this. I know you think Hispanics are the reason why this neighborhood look like this. I know you think that these young gangsters, they selling drugs because they want to do it. Let me tell you why they doing it, since you couldn't see it. The white man boxed you in. And the box is called poverty. It's called poverty and oppression and pain and anger and anguish. You take a lion and you put him in a damn cage. And what is he gonna do? He gonna go insane. John 8 and 44. He gonna go insane. But really he wanna do what a lion gonna do. And he gonna take his aggression out on other lions until he get his hands on that zookeeper. You understand? But the thing is, they want to train a lion how to love humans. You understand? That's not natural. You get that lion his jungle, give him his territory, and back the hell up. That's something they never did with blacks and Hispanics. They took us out of our land. They put us in oppression and slavery for centuries in America. And then they gave us a lie talking about we abolished slavery. They never abolished slavery. Not with us they didn't. They did for the white Jewish man though, didn't they? They went and they gave them freedom. They fought in their military and killed Adolf Hitler and put an end to the Nazi regime. And then they took those so-called Jewish people and gave them our homeland, separated them from their oppressor. Because you can't have a person that's trying to heal from being raped and then you put them in, you make them live in the same house with the person that raped them. That's what they doing to us in America. It's insanity. And guess what? Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why these young brothers is doing what white people want them to do. Here's the reason. It's insanity. The brother said, say it again. This is insanity. We are raised into insanity. It's insane to love homosexuality. That's insanity. And the reason why these brothers and these sisters out here, sisters on the stripper pole, you wanna know why? Because white men said it was okay, it's acceptable. It makes money. You understand? These brothers out here selling drugs because white people made it acceptable, man. You understand? For their benefit, like the brother said. And really, we lose, man. And the reason we do it is because the white man is your daddy. That's who spiritually tell you what's right or wrong. Am I lying? Didn't the white man pass a bill and say it's okay to smoke and sell marijuana now? You know how many brothers are locked up in prison for a dime bag of weed? Are they going to let them out since medical marijuana is legal now? No, they not going to let them out. You want to know why? That's their biggest competition. They learned the game from the people they incarcerated. And now they take the game and they what's the name? They sophisticated the game. You understand? It's the same drug dealing. Who do you think taught black people how to cook crack up? We ain't got no chemist sets. White people was getting chemistry sets when they go back to the 40s and the 30s and the 50s and the 60s. White people was getting chemistry sets for Christmas. You was lucky to get a sweater. You understand? Read. This the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. John chapter 8, verse 44. Now, once you wipe that Christianity off of this Bible and you start looking at this book for how it's supposed to be, wipe all the lies off of it. You understand? This is what you'll start seeing. Read. Ye are of your father the devil. Yeah, what? Of your father the devil. Let me tell you who taught blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians this for the white man. The white man got a mediator. You understand? The white man ain't gonna come to your ghettos personally per se. He wanna keep his image nice and scot-free. So you know who he gonna hire? He gonna hire your Christian pastors. He gonna hire your black leaders, your Hispanic leaders, your Native Indian leaders. That's who he gonna hire because he know you gonna look up to them. And whatever they say is gold out of their mouth. You understand? That's why Martin Luther King, he was of his father, the devil. Because segregation is biblical. The Lord said that we should be separate from these people, man. You want to find it? Go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6, man. Go to Deuteronomy 14 and 2. It's all over the Bible. You understand? Read. And the lust of your fathers ye will do. And the lust of your fathers ye will do. You understand? So because the white man is a drug dealer and a homosexual and a effeminate by nature, you know what you want to be? You want to be like him because Christianity taught you how to be like that. When they took the Native American Indians and cut their hair off and gave them a whole new name, put them in damn boarding schools, took their language from them, and that's what makes white people comfortable around Native Indians. They comfortable when the Native Indians all about the earth, and all about the sun, and all about the water and the land, and the oil and resources. But they don't like when a Native American is like this, like his ancestors were. Give it up for this man, man. That's a Native American Indian, a Gadite, according to our nation. You understand? Give me a scripture on Gad. Give me Genesis 49. You understand? Scripture say how Gad was gonna be. You understand? Gad is a truth, man. You understand? And when you see brothers start standing up like this, oh, it's a problem. Let me see what we at. 49 and let me see. That's Reuben. Reuben ain't no joke. Kind of one kind. You understand? You got to look at your people and be able to understand this. It ain't about color. We ain't up here talking about color. And even if you do subscribe to Martin Luther King Jr., guess what he said? Don't judge a man by the color of his skin, but by the contents of his character. And when you look at white people and the way they done did what they did, they had poor character, man. But let me tell you something. They gave the Native American Indians 178 peace treaties and honored not one. That's a bad characteristic trait. You understand? But let me tell you what the scriptures say about Gad. Read. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him. It said that Gad, the North American Indians, a troop shall overcome you. Who is that troop that overcame the Native American Indians? The white man, the Spanish conquistadors, the French, the English, the U.S. cavalry. With what's the name of the man on the $20 bill? Mr. Hamilton. Jackson, yeah. Andrew Jackson. Do you know him alone murdered hundreds of thousands of Native American Indians. And you know what America did for him? They raised him up and gave him more goddamn rank. Because the way you measure your valor in America Army is how many deaths you have, man. How many murders you done committed. How many bodies you got. And they was priding themselves on depriving the Native American Indians of their land. So you're looking at the Sioux Indians. You're looking at the Crow Indians, the Choctaw Indians, the Blackfoot Indians, the Mexican Indians. You understand? You're looking at all of these people, man. Read. But he shall overcome at the last. He shall what? Overcome at the last. Let me tell you something. We living in the last days. And they take the real spirit of a real Native American Indian to get with the real and true priests and prophets of the Lord, right? And that's only in the Israelite school of UPK. That's it. It ain't nowhere else. It ain't no. I know you might see some people that look like they us, but guess what? Goddammit, they not us. And it's cool to emulate the prophets of the Lord, because people been doing that for a very long time. But if you was really looking for the prophets of the Lord, they right here. They right here in the poverty. They right here in the ghetto where the gangbangers are at, because we want the gangbangers. We want them drug dealers. We want them hardcore gangster fighters with like niggas, man, who ready to go to war. Who will put on some boots and really learn how to fight. Who really want to learn how to fight. And the first enemy that we teach you is that your enemy is yourself. You gotta fight yourself first before you can fight any other battle. You want to say something, Cap? You understand? Take me back to John 8 and 44. This is heavy, man. Things we got to understand. The reason why we come on the west side of Chicago is not to bash our people down. Y'all done been bashed down for long enough, man. You need to hear something that's going to sound like music to your ears. You need something that's going to be sweet and savoring in your mouth, man. You need something that's going to sit well with your body. And I know sometimes it may be bitter, man, but medicine do that to you. Medicine is like that. It goes in bitter, but it does better for your body. Why? Because you sick, man. Us as a people are sick. I'm not going to never separate myself from the plight of my people. You understand? And that's what black leaders need to learn how to do. That's why you got people like Kanye West, Jay-Z, all these rich black Negroes, who when they get up there, they forgot they was you before. We'll never forget that, man. We want to stay here with y'all. You understand? This is where we want to be. It ain't no better place on earth. You understand? It ain't no better place on earth than in Chicago with my people. You understand? That's the point. We need to learn how to come together again, man. Instead of being like this. Read. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil. You of your father, the devil. If you was of your father, the Most High, you would know how to love your brother like you love yourself. If you was of your father, the Most High, you would keep everything that he said, and like a good son would do. Read. And the lust of your father ye will do. And the what? The lust of your father ye will do. The scriptures say what? And the lust of your father ye will do. Hey man, listen. The lust of your father you will do. And you know what that means? You're going to fight with each other. You understand? You're going to fight with each other. That's what you're going to do. Why? Because you love money. That's why. You love money, and you love pain, and you love suffering. You ain't got nobody to take it out on except for your own goddamn brother. When you see police riding up this street, up and down this block, every goddamn day, and when they jump out on you, you don't say nothing to them, do you? You want to know why? Because that's your daddy. But the man you fight against every day, that's your brother, man. He was a murderer from the beginning. He was a what? He was a murderer from the beginning. The scriptures say he was a murderer from the beginning. And so you turn into a murderer. That's what you want to be. You a murderer just like your white daddy, man. Your white daddy that taught you how to murder your own kind, man. And that's what you do, really. And abide not in the truth. And what? And abide not in the truth. Scriptures say you what? Abide not in the truth. You don't even care about the truth. What does it mean to abide? It means to live by, to soak yourself in, to clothe yourself in, to abide by the truth. You got to live in a house called truth. And here go the truth right here. Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians are, guess what? Not really about what they talking about. They're not really about truth. They're not really about brotherhood. They're really about, guess what? Murder, money, death. You wanna know why? Because they learned it from the white man. They learned it from the white man. That's the problem. Alright?